Saluto a tutti, hi everyone. Today I'm super excited because I'm going to share a review and unboxing of a bag I totally fell in love with online. But before we get into it, I want to share some details that adds to the fun, if I may say, because shopping for luxury items is great, especially when you're no millionaire, because I'm a teacher, so I'm no millionaire at all, I can assure you. For some reason, there always seems to be a little anecdote behind every single buy. And as I mentioned in a previous video, every time I add an item to my collection, it never seems to be a straightforward purchase. There are always twists, turns, and little surprises that make the whole experience a little different and even more thrilling to share with you because, again, as I mentioned in the previous video, sharing is caring. But sharing online my buys, my luxury purchases, is truly enjoying the items I'm adding to my collection even more. And today's story is no different because it's full of those little tidbits that make luxury shopping so interesting. So let's dive into the story behind this bag I'm going to show you. It all started when I was scrolling through Vogue and Grazia, as often, and I came across an article that was detailing all the bag trends for this fall. And one of the trends was none other than studded bags. So I was actually on the lookout at first for a studded bag, but when I typed and searched on Google studded bags, I came across this beauty. Ta-da! So this is real-time opening. Wow. That is some serious packaging. Wow. The dust bag is something. I love it. So yeah, this grommet, not studded, grommet adorned beauty from Isabel Marant Leyden bag kept popping up in my search results for some reason, and I have to admit that to me, grommets work just as well as studs. They've always been one of my favorite fashion elements, together with leopard print or burgundy, the classic, timeless. And also, wow, I'm touching the bag and I have to admit right away that it's so soft. But anyway, more about the fabric later. Grommets are classic, they're timeless, and they're something I've been loving for years. And I'm probably going to love them in the future. So yeah, it made sense. So after some serious Googling, I stumbled upon the Leyden bag. It has this rock and roll vibe I'm obsessed with. It has the perfect size. And here's where the first tidbit comes in. It came at 30% off on My Theresa. I was so thrilled I quickly placed my order, but there's a but. Just when I thought I had scored the deal of the century, or almost, I noticed that My Theresa was offering a 20% off additional discount on sale items. So what did I do? Of course I called them on the spot and I asked for the difference to be refunded, which they agreed to because I wanted the extra savings like anybody else. In the meantime, this bag was sold out on the website, so I was basically ecstatic. But then here's where the second tidbit arrives. I got an email from them, from My Theresa, saying that my order had been cancelled because it was the last one in stock and it had a defect. So talk about a roller coaster. So I was determined not to miss out anyway, and after some more Googling, finally found the same bag on Coggles, which is a British website, and even with the extra shipping costs, 12 euros, I think, the deal was amazing because it was 40% off, even if the original price was slightly higher. I don't remember exactly because it was in British pounds too. But yeah, the deal was still amazing. So I ended up getting this bag at 40% off on goggles, which is a steal compared with the 890 euros it was going on for on Isabel Marant's website. Anyways, more about the price later. So yeah, after all these twists and turns, this bag finally arrived just yesterday. As you saw, it was still in the box. I was dying to unbox it with you all. So now you know the story. Let's talk about the bag. And by the way, it's unfortunately it's sold out on goggles, and for good reason too, as it was discounted. But you can still find it at a reasonable price, and I'm gonna put everything in the description box, including if you want to shop my watch too. So this is the Leyden Isabel Marant bag, leather shoulder bag, n'est-ce pas? What I can tell you is it's even more amazing in person. It's crafted from a really luxurious lambskin leather, so soft, and classic black. Classic, but it's modernized with bold silver tone metal eyelets. And this detail clearly makes the bag stand out, I can tell you. There's a subtle logo stamp on the front, and yeah, it adds this touch of understated branding. It has a top zip fastening, which is good because it keeps everything secure. And that's the good surprise, because actually all the different pictures I saw on the various websites, and I checked many of them, didn't do this bag any justice, to be fair. Pun intended. You have an adjustable, detachable strap, but also look at the inside. So it's black, which is good. I won't be scared of, you know, stains and everything. And look at how it's perfectly organized inside, with a slip pocket, a zipped pocket here. So perfect with the partition compartment. So convenient, you know, to organize your stuff. I'm definitely keeping this bag. And I'm really sharing my first impressions. So yeah, this channel is not sponsored by any means. Everything you see, I'm buying myself. I finance it myself. What I love the most are the silver eyelets or grommets. I love everything about the bag, and it starts with the price, because the deal I got was almost too good to be true. At 40% off, I'm definitely keeping the bag. Even if I had liked it less, I would have kept it, because that's something you don't come across every day for designer items, and it's a major reason why I'm holding on to it. But as much as I love this bag, there's no way I would have paid the full price for it, which is 890 euros on Isabel Marant's website. Don't get me wrong, Isabel Marant is a fantastic designer. I'm back after like half an hour because I had a technical issue with the memory card, but now everything is fine. So yeah, don't get me wrong, I love Isabel Marant. She's a fantastic designer, but while she's amazing, I don't think her bags justify the price tag. And it's just my opinion. Plus, you all know that I've already splurged. Recently, I bought myself the Gucci mini marmot bag, burgundy pocket bag, and check my channel for the review too, which was a major splurge. So there's no need for me to go overboard for a super expensive piece. I also have to admit, and this is like a confession, I didn't really need another black bag, because I have this, for instance, Prada bag I wear all the time, even during my walks. I have my trusted Chanel 19 bag, but this one is different. Really, this is no lame excuse. This one is truly different, and I think it adds to my collection because it has that perfect rock and roll edge that I'm all about, and it represents, yeah, something actually new and fresh for me, for my collection at least. So yeah, even though I have other black bags, none of them have this kind of bold, edgy detailing. The grommets really add a unique twist that clearly makes this bag stand out from the rest. So yeah, it's like adding a new dimension to my collection I didn't even know I was missing. Another reason why I'm keeping this bag is its versatility. I know that That's an argument I tend to use all the time, but yeah, this is clearly a versatile piece, but also a statement piece. Because it's classic enough to stand the test of time. I mean, a black bag, even with grommets, it remains a classic, right? The black leather and those killer grommets, yeah, it's definitely going to work. So I can totally see myself pairing it with pretty much anything. Yeah, I'm wearing a waistcoat, a pair of denim shorts, and a grommet belt. But yeah, I can totally see myself pairing it with pretty much anything else. Maybe even adding some leopard or burgundy accents to the mix. Why not? So I definitely know this is going to be a go-to piece in my bag collection. But let's not forget the size. This is another big plus. It's not too small. It's spacious without being bulky, which is perfect for someone like me who likes to carry around more than the essentials sometimes. So yeah, will be perfect for a day of shopping or for a night out. No, because I'm not going out, but anyway, you get the picture. This bag is going to be the perfect companion for pretty much every occasion. It's functional, it's stylish, and it has the right amount of edge. So what more could I ask for? The weight. Because it's lightweight. I don't know why, but lately I've been noticing that I get a sore neck whenever I carry heavy things. This bag being lightweight, not too bulky, but at the same time roomy enough. Yeah, I truly couldn't ask for more. It's a good investment, I think, overall. Before we wrap up, I just want to mention that it was a wild ride to get it, but it was totally worth it. And another spoiler alert, I didn't stop at this bag as far as this designer is concerned, but this you will find more about in another video. Because right now I'm going to take pictures of my outfit and I'm going to wear these Isabel Marant grommet sandals. What a gorgeous match. I wasn't thinking about these sandals when I bought the bag, and now I see both together. This is definitely a great buy. Alright, that's it for today's video. Thank you for hanging out with me. I hope you liked the video. I've got more awesome content coming your way, so stay tuned. Vi preguna bona jornada, baji e shalada vila.